Okay, who lives in Seattle?
No, not Seattle.
Who lives in Redmond? Who lives in Portland? We don't care about Portland, sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So for example, if you were to live in Seattle and you wanted to go to Redmond, how would you get there? Yes, okay, for example, if you lived in Olympia and you wanted to get to Seattle, well, how would you get to Seattle? I-5 North, right? And if you wanted to go to Portland, how would you get to Portland? I-5 South. So think about this. The Prophet, while he was escaping with Abu Bakr, because the Quraysh were after him. I mean, they were bound to kill him. They were looking to kill him. So he was making his way, so he wanted to migrate to Al-Madinah al-Munawwara. So if he went straight to Medina, which Medina is what? South of Mecca. So if he went right away to Medina, the Quraysh knew he was going to Medina. So, but you know, the strategy of the Prophet ﷺ, he went north. And Jabal Thawr is actually north of Mecca. North of Mecca. So the Prophet ﷺ went the opposite direction and hid in Jabal Thawr for how many days and how many nights? 3 days and 3 nights. So Medina is north, right? Medina is north of Mecca. And Jabal Thawr is south of Mecca. So if he wanted to go to Medina, he should have just went north, right? It would have been a quicker expedition, yeah. But the fact that he knew they were after him, so he went to Jabal Thawr and sought refuge in that cave. So when the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr went in, you know, as imagine you and your best friend, let's say you and your wife, right? Amu, your wife is your best friend, right? Nancy? No more cooking for him, huh? Don't cook for him for 1 week. I'm just joking. So imagine you and your best friend are going on a hike, Mount Rainier, for example, and you are stranded. You have no food, you have nothing, and you don't know where you're at. You're lost, and you come upon a cave, and you're tired, you're exhausted, no food, nothing, and you don't know what's in that cave. What's the first thing you would do? Be like, hey, yo, if you're my real homie, if you're my real friend, oh, yeah, habibati, yeah, my beloved wife, if you are really my wife, you would go and check what's in that cave, right? That's what we men would say, right? We would tell our best friend, okay, if you're a real friend, you go and check what's in that cave. You tell me what's in that cave. But you know, Abu Bakr radiallahu, this is what you call true friendship. He said, Ya Rasulullah, you wait here and I will go in that cave. So Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu went into that cave. He went, and as he was going in the cave, he saw a bunch of holes in the cave. So what he did, he took parts of his clothing, he ripped it,
and then closed the holes.
And he closed the holes. So he took, literally, he ripped his shirts and he plugged the holes so nothing would harm the Prophet ﷺ. He said, Ya Rasulullah, everything is ready for you, Ya Rasulullah. Come in. So the Prophet ﷺ came in, and Abu Bakr saw on the face of the Prophet ﷺ, he was tired, fatigued, exhausted. I mean, after checking the cave, right? All right, I checked the cave, now it's my turn to sleep, you be the watch out, right? That's what we would say, right? But no, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu said, Ya Rasulullah. So Abu Bakr, he said, Ya Rasulullah, you istari, you rest. So he stretched out his leg, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu stretched out his leg, and the Prophet slept on his thigh. And us, you know, sometimes like, okay, get up. After 5 minutes, my leg is numb. Get up. Abu Bakr did not twitch. The Prophet slept. Yes, he didn't want to wake the Prophet up. He slept. The Prophet slept. And then Abu Bakr realized he forgot one hole. He forgot to cover one hole. And it was at his foot. And he saw a scorpion coming in. Oh, brothers, if you see a mouse or if you see a cockroach in your house, what do? Honey, kill it, right? That's what we brothers would do. We'd like, honey, come kill a cockroach. But you know what Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu did? He just peeked, yes. And the cave is actually on the opposite. There are people that climb it, but I do not recommend it like Jabal Nur, because this mountain does not have any stairs. People are literally mountain climbing, you know. So inshallah we will go out, we can take a group walk. the Hajj ministry would put us in a certain area during the time of Arafah. So if you, Muzdalifah. And Muzdalifah here, you look to your right, your left, you'll see rock. So in Muzdalifah, this is where we would usually get the food for the shaitan, what Sheikh Jaban was saying. So when we go to Jamrat, we feed the shaitan with these stones. So in this area, Muzdalifah, this is where you would come and you would literally sleep on mats. Some people would bring sleeping bags, yoga mats, but usually we have these straw mats that we also provide to the Hujjajis if they would like, and they would just sleep on that because it's only for here in Mecca. And alhamdulillah, I've been in this university for about 4 years, 4.5, 5 years now. And before that, we had to go to Language Institute. Actually, to your right here is actually the girls' university, and it's still under construction. And with the blessing and the mercy of Allah, my wife is also studying at the local university, but for the women branch. So out here is actually the men branch. This is the women's branch, which will be the new location here. And then the men's branch will be another half mile from here. And the reason why, in about half a mile, we will be outside of the boundaries of the haram. We won't. So my school is located outside of the boundaries of the haram. Why? Because for educational purposes. Like for example, if they have some type of meetings or something with important doctors from the West, they're able to come to Mecca because non-Muslims cannot go into the boundaries of the Haram. They can only be outside the boundaries of the Haram.
That's why you see on the road say non-Muslim.
Yes, that's why you see on the road non-Muslims, right? Non-Muslims take a right.
Yep.
You know? And to be honest with you, yeah, some of you guys probably have questions. Okay, if I'm a non-Muslim and I come here, how would they know? They wouldn't know. But you know what? There's a story that I know of a brother personally that was a non-Muslim. He said he had that mentality. I'm not Muslim. They won't know if I'm Muslim when I come here. So he came and stayed in Mecca. He said for the week that he stayed in Mecca, he was paranoid the whole time. He was scared. Like he didn't know what was going on with him. And this is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this city sacred. Haram is sacred. It's only for the Muslims. So this, you know, even a non-Muslim would come and he doesn't have iman, he will feel something that he's not at ease. So if you look to the right here, it's actually the local university, the university that I attend is Qura University. And to be honest, I don't know how many acres, I want to say about maybe 40, 50 acres of land. And they're still building it. And you know, you have every major, you know,
It's okay. I just take you.